welcome to Bedford's Lurgio Gymnasium for a middle down showdown between the Lurgio Lions and Londonderry, two of the top 3 teams, both vying for position. I'm Chris Cameron along with John Mokas. John, neither of us, were you at the Londonderry game? Did you see Londonderry
I was
play?
at the Londonderry game.
Okay, so anything come to mind?
We played pretty well, and I thought Londonderry would have more of an inside game, and they didn't have too much of an inside game that day, so maybe they'll show something this game. They're a pretty good team from the prior years. They've always been tough against us.
So these teams met before the break, so it was over a month ago, so it's going to be interesting to see, who's developed, as a team and as individuals. Bedford traditionally has come out at home and just gone on huge runs. They just put teams away.
Right.
They struggled up in Concord, a road game where a team that they probably thought they were going to win by 30 or 40 and wound up losing. So this is their first game off of that loss, so we'll see what kind of intensity they come out with.
I'm sure Coach will have them playing hard after what happened in the
Steven
last
Simpson out of the lineup.
Yep.
So, the bench that was deep, you lose him. He's kind of a 2-3, could hit a 3, play some defense, give you some length there. So I'm interested to see what kind of lineup Coach Dorman goes with tonight.
But it's not like we don't have a lot of kids on the team.
there is some depth, and as you can see, the captains, we have Max Chartier, Brian Cameron, Nick Mokas, and Nolan Anderson at the center. For Londonderry, I could tell you one of the captains, it's Dakota Bertrand, number 30. The other captain doesn't have a shirt off. So we're going to learn these Londonderry players as we go. I did get a look at the book before the game, and looking at a few games, it looks like they had 4 or 5 guys that were balanced scoring. It wasn't one guy jumping out with 20, but it was 4 or 5 guys that were scoring 8, 10 points a game.
And the other captain is Cole Brittling, number 1.
You might have trouble with my writing. So, a good crowd for this game tonight. Once again, I think we will see, from what I heard, reports I got from the Concord game was they kind of live by the press, die by the press. They pressed all game, and that's how Concord broke it down and scored them. So I think we might see a little bit of the press, but I think we're going to see their traditional 1-2-2 zone.
Right. The other thing I heard was the offense just wasn't working. We were just relying on outside shots, and they weren't falling, and we just fell behind. And I guess the last 5 minutes we couldn't do anything right to get back in the game.
All right. The starters for Londonderry: number 1, Cole Britting, Captain Cole Britting; number 30, Dakota Bertrand; number 3, Ryan Hickey; number 34, Nate Jervis;
23.
and 23, Matt Corey. For Bedford, kind of a traditional start lineup, we have Nick Mokas, number 35, Brian Cameron, 45, Josh Colmer, 55, Nolan Anderson, 50, and Max Chartier, number 31. Colmer jumping center. Controlled by the bigger Bertrand. Londonderry comes down. Bedford sets up in their 1-2-2. And that's one thing, Bedford, their length on this defense makes it tough. We'll see if Londonderry does have any shooters. You are susceptible in the deep corners in this defense. Or the skip pass right there. And they seem like they've had this pretty much scouted.
Grab it.
And Chartier has Mokas trailing.
Takes it, misses.
Takes it,
Mokas
does not
tips
give it up. Bedford playing volleyball. Anderson to the hoop and gets fouled by number 23, Matt Corey. So Anderson shooting 2. Bedford's bigs, Anderson, Colmer, Cameron playing volleyball. And initially able to grab it. So Coach Dorman, looks like Londonderry was ready for this 1-2-2.
Yeah, that
kind
nice
of
skip pass.
The skip over the top.
Open shot.
It looks like if you're having your guy, one of the 3-2, the lower guy, opposite side come to the foul line, that backside is going to be open, and I think Londonderry is kind of recognizing that. Anderson misses the first.
Every defense has a weakness.
Yep. And he makes the second. Coach Dorman has them getting back. We're not seeing any press today. And they do have some height, this Londonderry team.
Yep, always have.
Rebound Mokas, going to look to push. No one really in an outlet position. Max to the hoop for 2. That's a good job getting the ball up court before they get settled. 3-0 Bedford, 7 minutes to go.
Good that Max didn't settle for the outside shot that time. He took it to the hole.
So this is the first team that we've seen really have a plan against this zone. Deep 3, Britting you know, as you said, John, every zone has a weakness. I mean, you go out and challenge that. If Cameron goes out and challenges it, then they got that guy on the block. So
Right.
this could be a challenge. They seem to have an answer to this zone today.
They look much more aggressive than they did when we played them down there.
That's a tough shot, tough runner right there by Max Chartier. Comes up short. It's going to be Bedford's ball. They're in a box. Looks like Londonderry is in a 2-3 zone.
The old picking the corner shot for Max.
Yep. That's
blocked. Nice rebound.
Cameron with the rebound. He gets fouled, but no call. But you could see Londonderry's big inside. They're challenging everything. That's a nice little runner right there.
Rebound.
By number 3, Ryan Hickey. Bedford's looking to push again. Mokas to Chartier. The skip pass over to Cameron. Looks like they're in a zone. Nowhere to go against this zone. If they got to move it quicker, they like to go to their Iowa set. The big skip from Chartier to Mokas. Takes a few dribbles and throws it away. Not sure where that was going. Maybe Anderson didn't pop out in that zone set, but this is going to be a ball game. I can tell you right
definitely.
now.
We're looks like we're keeping the ball outside, not trying to throw it down low, which I think where we might have an advantage because we got guys that can make move down low. So we're playing into their hands right now.
So Londonderry's had 3 possessions and 3 good looks. They knocked down 1 3. The big throws an air. Oh, he catches the back rim from the corner, and they're playing volleyball again. They're quick to shoot. Rebound Mokas, his second of the game. Looking to push. The lanes are filled pretty good this time. Anderson should be able to get by his guy. Nowhere to go inside. Oh, he got bailed out there. He had nowhere to go. If the big guy, Dakota Bertrand, would have just went up straight, Anderson was buried there. So 3-3, just under 5 minutes to go. Anderson's second trip to the line. He is now 2 out of 3. Perfect on that touch.
Seems like both teams are still feeling each other out, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. I think Bedford needs to get a little more aggressive.
Coach Dorman is electing to go small right now.
Wow.
He's not really worried about Londonderry's zone because he puts in 7th grader Liam O'Connell for Josh Colmer. 2 foul shots by Anderson. Bedford goes up 5-3, 4:50 to go in the opening quarter. So Moka stays up top in the zone. O'Connell's in the wing. They do have a guy playing the foul line, and that is one of the weaknesses because you got to honor that.
Yeah.
Good job coming down low by Mokas. You got to find Brent. He's got range. It's going to take time for him to get that off. Yep, Londonderry's in no hurry because their coach is stressing patience over there.
That's not what they did last time. They actually tried to run with us, and they were actually playing more man.
There he is again. You got to recognize that. That's Cole Brennan, captain of the Londonderry team, hits his second deep 3. And that's really all they have.
Yep. So far, he's got all 6 points.
A lot of pounding against this zone right now. It's just a regular 2-3. I'm surprised we aren't more prepared for it. That's a tough shot. Nolan Anderson didn't go to the glass that time.
Nice pass.
When you play in Londonderry, they have that really small gym where your 3-pointer, you're almost out of bounds.
Right, exactly. And
there's Britting again. He'll shoot that. Bedford didn't seem prepared to. Maybe he wasn't hitting, or
they weren't taking it. The bigger guys were taking
shots. I mean, I've seen. You got to leave. I don't know what Coach Dorman wants from Mokas here because he has him playing the guy down to the block and up here, and then that's where they're exposing us right now. So I think that going to have to make some adjustment on him, either go to a 2-3 or go to a box and one. I don't know if you got to box and one him, but you got to identify where he is.
Right.
That's a deep 3 for a long rebound. Yeah, long rebounds, you're going to give up layups. No defensive balance. And Londonderry had a run out there. It was O'Connell was the balance guy. No one covered backside for him. They gave up a layup, but fortunately for Bedford, it was missed.
Right.
Coach Dorman, I'd be looking to take a timeout.
Yeah, we look out of sorts on
yeah,
offense. I'm
completely
not
out of
sure
sorts.
the whole team knows what we're doing.
Ball security is one thing where Liam definitely has room to improve. He's gives them some, great ball handling off the bench, good three-point shooter.
All guys are just standing around.
Yeah, we're just.
Looks like this is what we did up in Concord.
Yeah, just settling for the deep three.
Right.
I think we got to get some offense off our defense and maybe see if we can play man-to-man against these guys because they're in no hurry.
Need something to turn around. You look lethargic. Oh, there's
Good
a steal
by Liam. Watch that dribble behind the back. That's where he's got to be careful with that ball security.
Go. 3-on-1 or 3-on-2.
Give it up. Good look.
It's passed by Nick.
Good look by Mokas. The wing on the 3-2, Max Chartrand running out and getting the layup, 9-7. That's what I think the offense has to come from.
Yeah, that's what you just said before, right? Off the defense, you can get good offense sometimes.
That's what you got to get out of him. I can't believe that we're going to give up 4 threes to him.
Oh, luckily it bounced
Cameron
out,
with the rebound. That was in and out. That was definitely a good look. Mokas for 3. Good stroke, and there it is, Bedford. They need that second three-point shooter out there. Mokas puts Bedford up 10-9, a 5-0 run by the Lions. They got to find number 1 has hit all. He's accountable for all 9 points. Anderson with the rebound.
Good box by
O'Connell
Nolan.
you got to look to push that.
It's not comfortable taking the lead in the break.
He will be with time, but right now, maybe one more. Anderson looking for the call.
He's getting stuck a little bit too far underneath. Could have taken that one from a little further out and made the basket a lot easier for himself.
We have Kami checking in for Nolan Anderson. Bedford's in a stack. They do have some great out-of-bounds plays right now. Let's see. Cameron's open underneath. Maybe a little.
Nice play.
That's a great. I don't know who fed. Was that Mokas on the feed? As I said, Dorman, he does draw up some play. I think he spends a lot of time on thecoachescorner.com because he's got some great out-of-bounds plays. Let's see if you know where number 1 is. So that's a 7-0 run right now for the Lions. Oh, yep, Kami bodied them up. That's okay because that's only their first team foul. So after a sluggish start for the Lions, they've got it together with a 7-0 run right now. It's going to be Londonderry ball underneath, trailing 12-9 with 25 seconds to go in the opening quarter. They found number 1. You got to get up and play him. He's not going to really beat you off the dribble, John.
No, and he's not big enough to take it to the hole. So he's just looking for his 3-point shot.
A high-low right there. They had kick out. If they get a rebound, they could run. You got 10 seconds. Look to push.
7 seconds.
7, 6. Maybe a little kick out. Skip, good skip. Set yourself and
made
bang.
Next hits one buzzer.
We're going to go to the video replay.
I thought he was in the line
I think
too.
that the ref got so caught up with the clock that he didn't watch the feet because he was maybe both feet inside.
I agree. I saw them both too.
So, video replay. Mr. Currier on the camera confirms that it was a 2, but they're going to credit him with the 3. They don't have instant replay here at middle school basketball. So anyway, John, 10-0 run to finish the quarter.
Yeah, impressive. We finally get it going, but got it going off the defensive end and with the run. A couple of layups and a couple of jumpers, and he took the lead. But like you said, you got to watch number 1 for Londonderry because right now it seems to be their only offense. Even though I have seen their big guys in the past score some buckets. So if they get going, this could be a really tough game for Bedford. Yeah,
what I've seen defensively on the boards, we're doing the first possession. Londonderry had a few chances at it, but after that, our bigs really did a good job. Even Mokas coming down getting rebounds. We're bodying up, and they had no second chance points at all. All they had was the 3 deep threes from the one player, and I don't think he's going to beat you off the dribble. So I think they got to really just extend that zone as far as they can on him, and look to extend this lead.
Yeah, I agree, and I think they will now that they've seen number 1 hit 3 shots. Cole Brittling.
Now you look at the size of the Londonderry team. Londonderry's small right now.
Wow, they were real small.
They got Dakota Bertrand. They're big. Then looks like Brian Cameron's maybe in a box and one. He's taking their number 30. I don't know what this is right now. It's going to take us a second to figure this out.
Not sure why we're doing that, but
because
no, I think we're
maybe it's a triangle and two.
I don't know.
Oh, and there's number one. Maybe took the extra step. Good call, yeah.
The
other night we had this referee. He did the girls' game, and they were letting some jump hop, extra steps go all night. And tonight, I think that was definitely the right call.
Yeah.
So Londonderry is sticking in there. It's kind of a 2-3, but they're extending it out. Got to go to that, Brian. That's going to be an inside-out play. Got caught in the air. Kami, watch, get away with a walk. We're moving the ball a little bit better now.
We're just standing around, though.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the pass to come.
Not a bad time to go on that, Brian. One more pass to the corner. Roberts got it. Yep, skip that down low. The bigs are going to challenge that. Yep. Good touch. That's good ball. That's the first time we really moved that ball.
Nice play by Kami.
Let's see if we're in that defense. Yep, we're in that defense again. They have Brian Cameron matched up with number 30 from Londonderry. And then
Connor Roberts on number 1.
It's kind of a triangle and two.
I think you're right.
Another launch.
Misses.
Yep.
Londonderry comes down with the rebound, though. That's not a good sign for Bedford.
Connor Roberts doing a good job. Push that, Brian. Good chance to go right here. Open three. Watch the skip here. That's dangerous pass right there. N1. Oh. Number 11 reaching in on Mokas with a chance to go N1, and that is a 14-0 run right now.
I think that's the first cut I've seen by Bedford's offense to the basket, even against the zone. Sometimes it works because they're playing almost like they're playing a zone, but it's like a match-to-match zone.
Yeah, it's extended.
They're not really watching the cutters.
And the free throws long. Cameron with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Nice put back.
And that's 21-9. So Mokas with the hoop and the missed free throw gives Bedford a 21-9 lead. And just when I thought that this game, we were in trouble with this game, the way Londonderry was handling the zone and playing defense, and we thought they were flat, they picked up the intensity a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Coach of Londonderry is thinking about doing here with having the small lineup in here.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, you're exactly right. I think that. Look, every rebound is ours. Look to run. Is it a man? No.
No,
maybe
it's
Nick
zone,
on the foul line right there. Inside out game. That's good ball movement. Short. Yeah. Their small lineup is
right. We should be rebounding, putting it right back up.
Oh, maybe he's going to throw it back into you. Yep. Follow that. It's like 21-9. It's at stage 5:24 to go in the first half, and Londonderry's going to the bench. They're bringing in number 12, Sean Holland.
But again, no size is coming.
No, no size. Well, they even got smaller.
Right, exactly.
Maybe that defense that Coach Dorman threw on them, throw it high. Maybe a little throwback here.
Bedford just standing around, though. Pass inside to Kami, and he goes up and makes.
Oh, wow. Called a push there. That's going to be the 14th foul. Kami on the line, shooting 2.
We are being a little bit more patient and working it inside, which is going to benefit us, especially when Londonderry doesn't have any size in there.
Maybe Coach Dorman made some adjustments that we didn't know about, but it just seems like they're just maybe better space in it. I think they're just kind of, I don't know, they're not running that Iowa, or they're just kind of maybe feeling the game a little bit better, and they're really snapping that ball around nice.
There's not much motion on the offense that we're running, though. Even against the zone, you need to be moving around.
And cut down the dribbles.
Yep.
Nice little touch right there, a little short. Brian Cameron with the offensive rebound.
Doing a job on the boards off the free throw misses.
Now it's a 2-2-1 press for the first time. Connor Robert, can he cut him off? A little bump foul by Robert there, yep. That's only their second team foul. So it's going to be Londonderry ball underneath. 24-9, Lurgio. Checking in for Londonderry is Matt Corey. Oh.
Came in right off the bench and made the bucket.
That's just not identifying where you're at. Even I would assume they're in a zone, so it's not like they didn't know he was coming off the bench. It's kind of like a late sub.
He literally walked down from the scorer's bench right to the corner, made the bucket.
Little skip pass, one more. Oh, that's what the skip passes are dangerous. Oh, I
Brennan
guess
got
they
hit a
gave him
little
the
bit
call.
there,
Yeah,
but
he
no
did
call.
get hit. Quick, 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 quick. One more. Make someone play you, Brennan. They're working the ball on the exterior.
Take it. Nice. That's a good take.
Connor Roberts,
like
good
seeing
job
somebody
on the
being
glass,
aggressive
making
like
that
that.
tip. Kami's not a three-point shooter. Move it quick. They're out of sync with this set right now.
Too much pounding and starting the offense way too far outside. Putting no pressure on the defense
No one
at
on
all.
the foul line. It's kind of they're extending their lower guys. It's kind of like the Syracuse flex 2-3. But they're going to have to maybe take a timeout here just to get some sync. But when you're a 12-point lead, you don't have to be in a hurry.
Right,
but
exactly. They can't score if we have the ball.
That's just
blocked.
That's driving into trouble right there.
Steals it, puts it up,
and
makes it.
Staying with the play, not putting your head down.
Now Coach Dorman calls the timeout.
Coach Dorman just called timeout. All right, so Max misses gets the shot, the runner blocked, but stays with the play. Didn't put his head down. Great job on his part to give Bedford a 26-12 lead. They are on a 21-3 run right now with 3:40 to go in the opening half.
I'm not sure what Londonderry's coach is trying to do here, but he's quickly losing touch in the game.
So it looks like we're going to have Nolan Anderson checking back in. Do you think we're going to see a little full court press here?
Probably with the lineup he's got, he probably will press. No, 12-point lead, he may not though.
Nope, he's just dropped back. A little bit small right now.
Yeah, looks like we're back in the 1-2-2.
Oh man, that's not a bad touch though. Look up, you got guys open. Londonderry's matching up. Londonderry's a man-to-man.
Yep.
So we're going to hear a Princeton on Arbor call right now. I'm not a big fan of this handoff. Oh, this is the 1-4. This is definitely not one of my favorite offenses. It's just everything's on the perimeter.
Right, back out beyond the 3-point line and in the middle. Oh, there we go. There's a pass down low to Nolan trying to work it up. Misses, gets his own. Nope, almost got his own rebound.
Careful you don't pick up a foul there. But yeah, the 1-4. Maybe they're looking to set someone up off the block, but
I'm with you. I don't like that offense either. I just don't think it's aggressive enough.
Yeah, it sets yourself up for, that's a reach by Max Chartrand. It's a kind of a no reason to pick up fouls out there. Yeah.
Reed Kirkpatrick checks in for Bedford, number 15.
Kid, we saw him miss, but that's Nate Jervis. We saw him miss a deep three from the corner.
Yeah, and now he just made
Bedford might need a timeout here.
Oh,
God.
Max loses
That's
the
just
inbound
not
pass.
recognizing. Oh, he took one in the
Steals it back,
chops.
though. He's going one.
And I don't know if you want to go on this right now. You do not want to go attack the big guy when you're 1-on-4. That's one of those situations where you got to recognize and pull it out.
Right. Get your teammates with you and then go run something. Oh, Max picks up another second silly foul.
Yeah, and Coach Dorman doesn't really play guys with 2 fouls in the first half, but he's not going to a quick sub.
Surprising. He's not going to pull them out. You're right. He usually does take you out. The other thing that's surprising is Londonderry doesn't have their 3-point shooter, Cole Britling, in there right now. He hasn't been in there most of the second period.
He's accountable for 9 of their 15.
Right.
But this kid, Cole Jervis,
lost it.
You can see he's got to look up. You got Nolan, you got runners. You got to have your head up there. Could have been an easy layup.
Max dribbling.
Man-to-man.
Kami trying to go to the hole. He does. Oh, misses the layup, though. Gets his own rebound.
Not a bad move for a big guy, but... Yep. There's Max coming out right there because he's got the 2 fouls. Nick Mokas checks back in, number 35. Not a bad second quarter, but
no,
they just didn't. Yeah, I think you
it's not flowing as well as it was flowing at the end of the first quarter.
They went to the bench and they lost the flow to their offense. Look up, look up, look up. Instead of having your head down, you got to look up.
Without having a true point guard to lead the break, it's kind of tough sometimes. We end up with different guys trying to.
Here's our 1-4. Mokas dribble
Too much
baseline.
Pounding to the ground. That's not going to move the ball. You got to move the ball fast. No one should be able to get to the bucket.
Yeah, that's not a bad spot for. Oh, he misses the runner. Good job by Kirkpatrick with the rebound. Watch that pass. I think Nick did a good job selling that.
It was off of him, right?
It was clearly off of him.
Stuart Kirkpatrick checks in, so both Kirkpatricks are in now.
Good job telling them apart. So Stuart checked. Stuart's 14?
Yeah, I've coached them both for a while. So most of the time I get it right, but even I get confused every once in a while.
Good job feeding the post.
Yeah. Oh, looked like he got hit, but they didn't call it. Now he gets blocked.
Londonderry's long inside. No, get rid of that ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be dribbling the ball, Coleman. Good job by him on the glass. Recognize you're in a man-to-man. Fakes the three. Anderson. I don't know if that's the offense you want. That's definitely not the offense
Big
you
guy
want.
feeding the little guy. I'm not sure that's the way it should be working.
Londonderry's probably had 5-6 blocks in this half. They're long. Offensive production from them, from their bigs, has been 0. They've gotten 12 of their 15 points. Unless I'm missing, maybe all.
I think all of them were outside shots.
That's a tough shot by Nolan.
Body didn't turn his body, just
exactly. He didn't square up.
25 seconds to go in the half.
See if Londonderry holds for 1. They'd be happy to get down, be down single digits. You got to get to the corner, Colmer. Josh gets there. Nope.
They get some outside shooters.
They do. At least 4 or 5. That's what we talked about before the game was balance. And now all of a sudden we have an 8-point game. 10 seconds to go. Maybe a pick and roll up top. All right, that's a good job by Londonderry there.
They have fouls to give.
Yeah, they have one more foul to give.
Yep. 4.1 seconds to go. Coach calls for a timeout.
Coach Dorman wants to set up a play right here. See if he goes with this lineup. So 26-18, and I know of 5 threes. Was there other? Did they get a basket, or was it all?
Number 3 hit 1.
I don't remember a free throw. They didn't
go
to the line.
So. 3, 6, 9,
so all
12, 15, 18, all of them.
All 6 hoops, all 18 points have come from beyond the arc.
Yeah. If they could get their big guys going, they could really make this a game.
But they're not even looking inside.
No.
That's one of the problems with we talked about earlier is in the 3-2, the 1-2-2 is the deep corner, especially for a big guy like Coleman, who's doing a great job on the boards, both ends. But for him to get out to the corner, go from the block to the corner is tough. All right, it's 4 seconds to go. You got time for a few dribbles, but maybe 2 passes. You call a timeout, and that's what happens. Coach Dorman, shoot the ball. Don't quit on it. Yeah, you don't want to quit on that, but you take a timeout, and then that's what happens on the play. Coach Dorman can't be happy. So, all right, we're going to go to break right now. 26-18, Bedford. Picking off some of these skip passes.
I don't see any hands up by Blue yet.
They're extending this zone.
But Bedford's pounding in the ground, and that's not the way to work against the zone.
Oh, boy. Yeah, one more quick pass. Mokas has a 3. Cameron fighting for it. And Cameron gets it. Maybe a little ball fake. You're going to have troubles there with the big guys.
It's a little off balance when he had it. He couldn't go up strong with it.
Yeah, these big guys, if you got to have a ball fake, or you got to jump and rise above. I'm not sure who picked up that foul. It was either Anderson or Cameron, but good job on the glass by both Josh Colmer and Brian Cameron. So it looks like Mokas is now on Cole Britting, and that's the danger. Oh, Anderson's got to be stronger than that. You can't get pushed out by a
6 inches shorter than him.
Yeah, I think he was trying to draw the foul.
Yeah.
He's just got to play through this. So you have Nick Mokas playing Cole Britting, and you have Brian Cameron playing Bertrand. The problem with this is that they prove they have more than one guy that can shoot the 3.
Right, Bertrand hasn't done anything yet.
And when you play one of these type, called Mickey Mouse defenses, you're going to leave other guys open, and you can see now they're Brian Cameron with the block shot and the rebound, looking up. No. I heard an Iowa call right now. Fine, Matt, maybe a little kick out to the corner for Mokas. He elects to pass up on it. Skip that ball to the corner. Good. Mokas.
Nice
Great
pass
feed
inside.
in the post. Yep, very good job feeding the post. Good skip pass. Cameron and Mokas to the corner. Mokas being a team player, looking to move that ball.
Nice cut by Nolan to get that basket.
Another thing about this defense, sometimes it can take a team out of it. but it's tough to rebound out of this type defense. It's tough to rebound out of a zone period, but then a triangle too is definitely tougher.
Our two guys playing man-to-man are active, but the other three are just passive, and that's how you get stuck without getting in position to get the rebound.
And this kid can shoot. I mean, now they've missed 4 to start.
Nice rebound, Dakota.
Nolan gets on the ground.
Nolan, good job. Oh, watch that pass.
Good hands, Matt.
Got it, though.
This could be one of those ones where you pull it out, Max. Watch that behind the back dribble. Good job pulling it out. Oh.
Take it all the way, shoulder.
Maybe a charge? No. All right, we're sitting at 28 to 20. Londonderry seems to come out with a little more energy, a little more intensity here in the second half. A little high-low game here, maybe. Oh, nice kick out for 3. That's good offense again. They've moved it now. That's what we saw that one stretch.
Right, moving the ball.
The 5-minute mark of the first quarter to the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. Right. But now we're moving it inside out. I think we've gotten lucky here with this triangle.
I do too, because they're finding guys.
They're finding guys wide open, and they proved that they can shoot. Little kick out again. Little skip. That's going to be long. Little skip pass again.
Good defense, Blue.
Trying to force that a little too much there.
Max trying to do a little bit too much by himself. They just need to swing the ball and find the open man.
Watch the reach. That's a tough call right there because he had nowhere to go.
I think the foul was on Nick Mokas, which is his first foul. And Ryan Hickey has 2 shots.
Yeah, so the lead is now 31-20. Ryan Hickey knocks down the first of 2. It's a good shooting team.
Yeah.
I mean, they came out with that defense, and they've had 3 or 4 open looks by guys that knocked it down in the first half, but they were just a little bit off. So maybe they'll stay with that defense.
Nice box by.
I wouldn't mind seeing a little man-to-man myself.
I wouldn't either. I'd get everybody active in it.
That's a
nice pass by Nick. Nice left by Coleman.
Left hand by Coleman.
Nice play.
That's a great entry pass right to the outside hand. Coleman had him pinned and made the lefty hook. Nowhere to go for. Oh, wow.
Looked clean from here.
Yeah, it did look clean from here. You don't want to get beat baseline. So I think we're going to see, I'm not sure what, we got 2 guys checking in. We have Connor Crowley checking in for the first time along with Kami. I think Anderson could be in foul trouble right now. He seems just to be out of sync. He's let some of these no calls and bad calls get to him, but that's...
got 2 or 3, I'm not sure which one he has. Yeah, and our bigs, that's one of the problems. They don't cut off the baseline. We seem to let them go by on the baseline.
Yeah.
Our bigs.
So Hickey knocks down the first and misses, makes the second. Make it a 10-point game. Londonderry picking up full court man right now. Man-to-man, just clear out. Broke that pretty easily. Ryan Cameron beats his guy, dumps it down to Colmer. Yep. They let it go for a little bit.
Exactly what I was thinking. They haven't called it all game, and then all of a sudden,
let's see what Coach Dormo goes with here. He got this. No. I'm not sure what play they're running here. Oh, the little lob. Crowley comes in off the bench, knocks down a 3. No. Wow, we had I think 4 total fouls in the first half. Already 4 minutes played, and we have 4 team fouls. This is going to be a game. If Londonderry starts knocking down some shots, let's see what Bedford's in right now. I think they're back to the 3-2. They got their 2 bigs in right now. Possible trap here in the corner. Ethan May got stuck in the corner, did a good job throwing it. Coach Dorman goes with Stuart Kirkpatrick. That's the second time this game.
Bertrand hit it.
Out of the inbounds play, we got caught napping. And now we have a 7-point game.
3 seconds.
Brian could possibly take this guy to the hoop. if that's the matchup you want. I'd like to see him get to the hoop here.
There's a nice move.
Nice block from Dakota.
The big guy comes over. Brian Cameron beat his guy to the baseline. And Dakota Bertrand with the block shot. Good help defense. Let's see if they have another out of bounds play
on the
here.
offense. Just no movement. The ball just keeps pounding into the ground.
One more pass. Good. That's great ball movement again. Crowley's pounding it, though. Just keep it moving. Are they in a man? This could be a good time to go by him.
They are in a man, and he did.
Seven-point game all of a sudden.
Max could.
Good help defense by Kami. Max Chartier coming from out of bounds. Got to get 2 feet in first before. But Londonderry did a good job rebounding, pushing it, getting some. Watch it here.
We're 3 seconds
right
behind
now.
in this.
Yeah, exactly. This is again.
There's the cut.
Crowley just got backdoored right there. Now all of a sudden we have a 5-point game. Dakota Bertrand with the hoop. See, I like this defense better for Londonderry because even if you drive by your guy, they got the big guys there for help.
We're out of sync on offense.
I think we're going to see Mokas in for either Crowley or Kirkpatrick here. Blue ball off the jump ball. So Coach Dorman seems like he wants to keep this game close.
I would say that's the case.
Good steal, look up to run. Little head fake.
Good defense, Matt.
Yeah, it's not a bad shot. You know, these guys are long. They're long down low. 5-point game with 1:40 to go in the third quarter. They skipped that ball. Some of their threes that weren't falling in the first half, they're getting better looks in the second half. They're not falling. This is not what do you want to be doing
trying to go
on the break.
one-on-one. He makes it.
he proved me wrong. That's a tough shot over the bigs. The big guy carrying the ball. It's now 35-28. Kirkpatrick, Connor Crowley, Max Chartrand, Nick Mokas, and Kami on the court. Looks like we're in a 2-3 right now.
I think.
A lot of holes in this defense right now, but they have shooters everywhere. It's a very good Londonderry team.
Double team, someone's going to be open. All right.
Good box out and go.
All right. Hold up to the open man next time.
That's a tough.
Get stuck in the air.
Yeah.
Nice.
40 seconds to go. 35-28 Bedford. Quickly played third quarter. Sean Holland for 2. Good rebound by Kami. Don't bring it down.
Nice
Good job by Crowley. That was just a tired reach there by Ryan Hickey, who's played a very solid third quarter here. He's just had a few threes that just didn't drop. Nolan Anderson checking back in. Nice to get Nolan going here in this fourth quarter. His offense is something they really need, and that's what he's going to give you.
Yep.
More than anything.
Maybe holding for one here, because the old Iowa call came out.
Yeah. Yeah, just hold for one.
Ooh.
Oh, God, you can't bring the ball down. Nolan seems to look to the crowd a lot after mistakes. He just has to play through it. Sean Holland with the nice little hang time.
4.4 seconds.
Don't take a timeout here.
I think Nolan hit his head.
No,
He's checking to make sure he's okay.
These guys tower over Nolan. They got some big guys.
Yeah.
You don't want to give a turnover here. I would just look to get the ball in bounds. Maybe launch a 3 right here. And that looks, right from our vantage point, that looked like it was on track. Good touch there by Mokas, the runner from midcourt. I don't know if he's injured right there, but he's taking a seat on the court.
Had a calf problem for the last couple of weeks.
So we have, after 3, it's 35-28. Londonderry you know, score-wise, they took 1 point off the lead, but it seemed like they outplayed Bedford by more than that. They just had a lot of shots that just did not fall for them.
Yeah, Bedford's lucky to be ahead by 7 right now because Londonderry played much better in that third quarter than we did. Both on the offensive end and the defensive end, it didn't have anything going for us.
If I were Londonderry, I'd come out and go man, because I thought that really gave Bedford more problems than anything. And the defense, you know, it seemed Coach Dorman's, you know, triangle 2 seemed to, they gave open looks, but it worked because Lurgio really didn't score off of that. So it's going to be inbound Bedford ball, and Coach Dorman is starting with the starters minus commies in for Colmer. Colmer has given them some really good minutes today.
See if they can get the offense going here.
35-28, inbound. This is kind of like a 1-1-3 defense. The Iowa going to pop it out. Mokas has to look to shoot this. Like when they move this ball quick, skips is when they're at their best. That 3 by Max, that's what they got to do.
Because they moved the ball, they found the open man finally and made the 3.
And I mean, Bedford maybe overall is a little more athletic. Usually, to me, a zone you hide a weakness.
Weaknesses, exactly.
I don't see that many weaknesses. That's a nice take by Colbert. With Colbert, we saw knock down threes. He came out right there. And is that just the injury?
Yeah, I think so. He got burned pretty bad on that drive by number 1.
So back to, I mean, if I'm Londonderry, I come out with those big guys. Even if you get beat on the perimeter, you got guys that can help defense, and I would stay in that man-to-man.
I agree.
Because you're just giving up wide open. That's going to be an air ball. No, he catches the back rim.
But it's the same play we're relying on every time.
Yeah.
More people need to get involved in the offensive end.
Oh, I didn't see that. Maybe it might be Kami. That's the fifth foul. So, wow, look at this. Londonderry coming in with 2 players we haven't seen yet today. 35, Pat Zeff, and number 10, Ryan Chisholm. So maybe coach is just giving these guys a few minutes. Also on the court is Cam Champa for Londonderry. Now Bedford for the first time is going straight man, it looks like. A little high pick and roll by Londonderry. Cole Britting showing the ability to put the ball on the floor. Yeah, this Londonderry does not have an answer for this. Good job by Connor Robert. He's good help by Nolan Anderson. Cameron on the ball. Picked up his dribble. Cut that pass off, Nolan. Oh, they had him in a, don't pick up a foul here. Don't pick up a foul, Brian.
Oh, it looked like he went up and down.
That is a bailout call like I've never seen, because the player was basically stuck underneath, out of bounds underneath. But we've seen him before, and sometimes he likes to keep games close as well.
Yeah, he went straight up in the air and had nowhere to go with it, and he got a foul called on Brian that didn't look like a foul from here.
Yeah, that was a question call on this player. As he knocks down the first 3, and Nate Jervis, he's shown some touch from the outside. He's a good free throw shooter.
And he's hit a couple of the 3s.
It looks like if this free throw is made, I wouldn't be surprised if Londonderry puts a little full court pressure on here. Look underneath, Connor Roberts open. Didn't set himself, but good save. That's a runner, tough runner. At this point in the game, it's 6. Oh, don't reach in the backcourt. He's already picked up a few there.
Next foul on Bedford put Londonderry in the 1-on-1.
Nice call.
Short.
Way to follow.
Oh, we got to. Oh, yeah.
Nice hustle call.
That's a possible 4-point swing right there, because Bedford had a run out, and I don't think the refs realized yet, but it's 1-on-1. And Cole Britting, we haven't seen him to the line yet, but he's proved that he's got the 3-point touch from outside. So this could all of a sudden be a 6-point game.
Londonderry's hanging in.
First free throw, rebound, missed, rebound by Cameron. I look to push this a little bit. Yep, and that's a foul by number 10, Ryan Chisholm. Max Chartier on the line, shooting 2. That was a big miss there by Londonderry. They could have cut that lead to 6. Now it's Bedford on the line, up 8, possibly getting back to double digits. First shot's up, good by Chartier. 39-30 with 5:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Second free throw up, all net, 40-30. Let's see if Bedford stays in that man because it looked like it was very effective.
Looks like they are.
Yep. Just don't pick up a foul.
Do a lot one-on-one, just like Bedford's been doing. I like that backdoor play though, and it almost worked again.
Jump ball. It's going to be Londonderry ball right there. So 40-30. I would just stay right in this man-to-man right here. They do not have an answer.
I think we're going to have to win this on the defensive end because the offense doesn't seem to be clicking again. Stuck in that funk like it was a couple of times during the game.
You got to call these picks. Connor Robert doing a good job on the ball. And Brian Cameron with the rebound. Now the clock is your ally. Maybe Coach Dorman's going to bring Josh Colmer in there. So 40-30 with under 5 minutes to go. As you said, defense is going to have to win it because they're just out of sync offensively. Really, all they've had is, well, when they moved the ball well against the zone at times and relied on the 3, but their inside game has been tough because, you know, Nolan Anderson has not been able to get to the glass effectively.
Right, and I think I can only remember 2 or 3 passes inside to our big guys to try to get some points. And the other thing is, you know, Londonderry is trying to run a man-to-man offense with a lot of dribbling and a lot of backdoor cuts, and our guys are falling asleep a little bit and getting beat. Luckily, our bigs are helping out.
We got bailed out a few times,
defending them, right?
But it looks like, you know, Londonderry with, you know, this is crunch time right now. You got number 30, Dakota Bertrand, and number 23, Matt Corey, who were kind of their 2 bigs, are out of the game right now. So back in for Bedford is Mokas and Colmer, the starting lineup, except Kami's in for Nolan Anderson right now.
Yeah, interesting what the Londonderry coach is doing. I'm not sure I understand why he's going with the lineup he's going with. Looks like we're running Iowa again. Oh, he's got the layup. Nice drive by Cameron.
Kind of a mistake offense there. He just kept going. No one picked him up and saw the open lane. And that happened because, as we noticed, Londonderry's bigs are out of the game.
Yep, nobody back there to help out.
Yeah, they're just one-on-one. That's it. And we're forcing some rebound. Colmer, good job. Outlet. Oh, I just pulled this dribble up. Yep.
Good call.
You don't want your big guy. Settle us down, Nick. Good job. There we go. Pull it out. Kami. They recognized that they had a matchup. Londonderry's gotten real small with their 2 guys out. But yeah, with Kami dribbling the ball.
It's good defense until Josh reached in.
Yeah, he just wouldn't go straight up. That guy was in trouble right now. So Ryan Chisholm shooting 2. Londonderry down 12. They're going to need free throws. They're going to need to knock down some shots.
They're going to be shooting the rest of the game, so.
Knocks down the first, 42-31.
Reed Kirkpatrick comes in for Kami.
Kirkpatrick's are getting some good minutes today. Must be working hard in practice to earn that time, which is good to see.
Ten-point game, and here's the press.
Just clear out, because it's a man-to-man press.
Don't get
Help him
stuck
out.
there. Bad spot to stop by Nick Mokas.
Londonderry's got their bigs resting. Don't force. Good job by Kirkpatrick. Mokas identifying, pulls the ball back out. Bedford's in no hurry right now. Gotta maybe watch the 5 count here. Good. Kirkpatrick on the post, a running hook.
Got his own rebound,
Kick
though.
it out, kick it out.
Bringing it back out.
No hurry. That's not.
Tough shot.
You're up by 12, up by 10 actually. Two-pointer, in and out. Just a few shots just didn't go for Londonderry here. Good job by Mokas. They will not be shooting, even though he's hobbled a little bit, coming up a big loose ball right there. I think Bedford just needs to be smart and only take layups.
I
you don't want to take
because
runners,
the
you don't want to
offense
take
isn't
threes.
working.
Yeah.
And even the defense, that was a wide open shot that number 3 had for Londonderry, but he couldn't make it.
Here comes the Princeton weave. Back door maybe. It's going to be tight. You got to anticipate that
Bad
versus
pass.
yeah.
That wasn't there. And
A lot of guys there, yeah. Coach, that's going to come up short. Sean Holland battling it for Londonderry. Yep, that's a push foul. It's going to be the 19th foul. So 1-1, down 10.
I think that's third on max.
42-32. One, Sean Holland shooting 2. Nine-point game. This is one of those games where Bedford played in spurts, and we've seen that a lot from them this year. And if they're going to want to win a third consecutive Tri-County championship, it might be more than 3, but at least 3 to repeat. Rebound by Cameron. If he looks up, they got a layup. He spots him maybe if it's in time.
Tough shot by Max.
Tough
Could
shot
have made
by
that
Max.
a lot
Pull
easier.
up, yeah. The refs looking for help with each other.
Okay, for Londonderry.
Brendan Hughes checking in for Kirkpatrick. Londonderry's only down 9. Bedford's got to be smarter. You don't want to be forcing shots like that. With a good hands by Max.
Again, we seem to be 2 seconds behind.
Yeah,
Nobody's ready. The ball's being
guys.
come down, and we're not ready to play defense.
So we've been burned twice. They
Look
put
at this.
guys in the
Guy's
deep
open,
corner.
30's open right there again.
Brian's got to recognize that. Just like that, it's a 6-point game. That's the 4th time this game. Turn and face, Nolan, get a layup.
Nice move by Nolan.
Makes the layup. Yeah.
Nice move.
8-point. That's a big hoop right there. The Londonderry player, Matt Corey, just went for the reach and just got burnt. But that out-of-bounds play has been good for 12 points for Londonderry. You got to call the pick there, Nolan. That's 3's good again. You got to challenge that 3. We have a 5-point game. This is where we made some bad decisions. Oh, we got away with a skip there.
Careful. Brennan Hughes up front.
5-point game. Kick it out. Timeout, Bedford. So Bedford, they kind of let Londonderry hang around. All of a sudden, Londonderry knocks down those 3s that we were talking about all second half, where nothing fell for them from beyond the arc. And now it's 44-39.
That's in a dangerous spot. I mean, they have a 5-point lead, but Londonderry's definitely been playing better in the second half.
Bedford's they're gonna need to, good shot selection, no turnovers, and and it's ultimately going down and making free throws.
Yeah, keeping the ball away. Keep the ball, they can't score.
We just, in the last 4 minutes, we've taken some bad shots. No real turnovers. I mean, maybe the one turnover we had, but other than that, it was just shot selection.
Right. A couple of guys tried to go 1-on-1 or 1-on-2 that if they'd pulled it out, killed some more clock, Bedford would be looking a lot better than, I mean, we're in a good position anyways, 5 points ahead with 1:07 to go, but it's a tight game.
To set the stage, 1:07 left. Bedford, Londonderry, every foul in Bedford now, Londonderry's going to be shooting 2 free throws. Londonderry is not. They have to commit 3 fouls before Bedford will be shooting, so that's going to be time off the clock there. Possession arrow goes to Bedford. And Bedford, the guys that we talked about, maybe Coach knew something. Maybe he knew that he needed rest because he's got his lineup in there now, except Cole Brenning's not in there. So they have Holland, Hickey, Corey, Jervis on the court, and number 10, Chisholm. Bedford has their starting lineup in there, except Brennan Hughes is in there for Josh Coleman. Nowhere to go, Brian.
Oh, nice try.
Not sure about that shot selection there. Kind of got caught up in the middle there.
Nice shot. That was a nice move, though. Just
Good
gotta
move,
work
but
on that hand. That's
let's see if we
best
get the
shot we've
ball in
taken in the
bounds
last
here.
2 or 3 minutes. So
Just come out and let them foul you. Don't force it in there. Good.
42 seconds to go.
They got 3 fouls to give before they watch the. They got a foul. They got a trap. Watch the bigs here, Nick. Kind of dribbled himself into trouble right there. They got to play the 3 here. Challenge that, Brian. And this could be a 3. Oh, wow, that would have made it a 2-point game, but the 3 just came up short. Max Chartrand with the rebound. 14 seconds to go. So they still have to commit 2 fouls. So Bedford has to get the ball in bounds. Try to get good spacing is key right here. Timeout, Londonderry. Londonderry, a well-coached team, but at the end there, maybe they were just being patient. But now they're going to just foul. Now you got to trap. You don't have to trap. You got to foul.
They got to get two fouls in to get Bedford to the free throw line. So that's going to take some time off the clock. I mean, it's looking good for Bedford right now, but if that kid had made the 3 right there, it would have been a real tight game. But Londonderry's played much better than Bedford in the second half.
They have. I mean, you figure at Londonderry, Bedford wins by 15. Did Londonderry close the gap that much on us? You know, I guess we'll see. At times we played great. I think they have to play a full 32 minutes to win a championship. And the schedule's, you know, I think this is their last home game. They go on the road to Merrimack this week, on the road to Hudson, on the road to Salem. 3 teams that they beat handily. Merrimack might have been a 10-point game, but certainly, you know, when you go to Merrimack, it's going to be a big crowd there, rivalry game. But you're going to have to beat a team like Londonderry 3 times, maybe, to win a championship, and Merrimack if they can win that again. So it's not going to be easy.
Right.
There's definitely some talented teams here.
And Bedford really hasn't played a whole game the way they've played very well, on both ends of the court for the entire game.
Let's see if Bedford could release someone for a layup, which I think they have. Anderson goes. He has a layup if he goes deep. Or yeah. Oh. Inbounds pass stolen by.
I'm not sure what Nick Mokas was trying to do there.
Yeah, I don't know if he was.
I think he's trying to hit it off the Londonderry guy to go out of bounds.
Player,
but he had a lot more time than
he thought.
yeah.
You could see the quick hitter was open for the fast break, but sometimes you don't want to go for that unless it's 100%. So Londonderry down 5. Your Bedford, it's not one 3-point shooter. You identify just about everyone they're going to put on the court can shoot the 3. So if you're Londonderry, do you go for the quick 3 or do you get a quick 2 and foul?
Do it either way. I'd go for the 3 first because they've like you said, they've got 2 or 3 shooters that can make it. And Bedford doesn't seem to be playing those guys tight on the 3-point line.
If they run their same play that they run from out of bounds.
The good news is they don't get it under the basket.
The good news is they don't get it there. They burned us on that 4 times. So which was a rapidly played first half. The second half has kind of been foul plagued. So you got to. They're running the same set. So you got to get to the corner and see. Connor Robert comes on the court for defensive purposes. They're going to set. Could have been a travel. Good job by Connor Robert playing the 3.
Wow, it's a deep 3. It's the air ball.
Just get away from that. Sean Holland with some great hustle there, but that'll be the ball game here. You just got to get the ball in bounds, and even if you get fouled, they got to foul you again. And that's the ball game.
Game's over.
Bedford 44, Londonderry 39. You know, it's a good win against a good team, but I think that they got to work on getting better, playing a good 32 minutes.
Right, we struggled, but we got the win, which is the important thing. But you're right, we got to play better going forward to make sure we're ready for the tournament when we get there in a couple of weeks.
For John Mokas, I'm Chris Cameron. Thanks for joining in.